Hello guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So I am going a little bit insane, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have just had such a stressful couple of months, and like, don't get me wrong, all good things for the most part, but it just becomes overwhelming and hard to kind of like juggle things that are going on in your life with also making sure that I'm like being consistent on social media and everything. I'm definitely like struggling mentally a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of take this opportunity to show up anyway. So I'm gonna do a closet clean out, and I think that sometimes when you're feeling like really overwhelmed or just like really in an anxious season or state of life, cleaning can be really beneficial because it literally allows you to start fresh. So without further ado, let's get on into it. I actually got a new tripod for my camera because it was becoming so much of a hassle to switch between like my phone tripod to a camera tripod, and then I also have like my DSLR one that I use to shoot Instagram photos. So I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab another tripod, and I found this one on Amazon. You can't see it, but it's pretty good. It's holding you guys very nicely, so I think she will do for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the spaces that we have. Just don't mind a little bit of the clutter that's going on. Like I said, mental health has not been the best, and I feel like it's really not that much clutter. It's just like my own like OCD tendencies coming out. But so this is my dresser. I don't have a wide angle lens, so this is kind of like the angle that I can show you guys. Basically, all of my clothes are not in this dresser. Majority of them that are in here are actually Matt's clothes. So pretty much from this side all the way down, these two drawers down, and this drawer is Matt's, and then these top three are mine. I mostly keep like my underwear and socks in that drawer, and then just like normal like loungewear, things like that, sets, those are all in like those two drawers, which I really want to go through today. And then over here next to our dresser is our his and her closet, and I will show you guys what that's looking like. Pretty much I have all of these clothes here, and I feel like it almost doesn't really look like a lot on camera, but they are like fully crammed into this, so much so that our little rod is kind of bowing. And so I just figured I would go through and like get rid of things that like I know for a fact that I'm not gonna wear anymore. I also have quite a few clothing pieces in my office, but a lot of those things are newer, and then I also have some sweaters in the closet as well, so I'll probably bring those in and just go through them. I really actually wanted to go through my closet before we moved into this house. However, our issue with that was that we were in this transitional kind of period. Basically, we bought the house in December, and then we ended up like entering the house in March, early March. So essentially in New York, the weather can be just like really unpredictable and weird. Sometimes we have like a really early spring or a really mild winter. So it can just be really hard to figure out like what clothing pieces you actually need and what you don't. As much as I like didn't want to move with pieces that I wasn't going to wear like in this house anymore, essentially, and like it would have been great to declutter before we actually moved, shooting content a month ahead was also making it difficult to figure out like what pieces I actually wanted and which ones are like no longer bringing me joy and that I'm just like really not excited to wear anymore. So that's why I waited until the craziness of actually moving and getting our house like set up to do this. Some of the pieces today I'm gonna list on my Poshmark, and then some of them I'm actually gonna donate if I don't think that they're going to sell, or I feel like they're like just too overworn. Like I said, I'm gonna go through some loungewear pieces as well, so I feel like those types of things that like might have stains on them, they're either gonna go in the garbage just because like I don't want to donate something that has stains on it, or if they are decent quality but they're not, you know, the best to be able to list on my Poshmark, I'm going to go ahead and donate them. So we're gonna have a couple of different like bins working with today. I have this little Poshmark box, which currently has some really great pieces that are already listed on my Poshmark. So if you guys haven't checked out my Poshmark yet, I will have it linked below. And there's a couple of really cute pieces on there that I've literally never worn. That's the type of things that I tend to sell on my Poshmark, just because obviously if things are like overworn, it just doesn't make sense to list them. So I'm gonna actually also lower this tripod, or maybe I'm not. LOL. Oh my god. Literally dies. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So, we have this bin for Poshmark. I'm gonna grab a garbage bag for all of the donation pieces, and then probably another garbage bag for pieces that I just know are gonna have to fully retire because they're like completely worn. I don't know if I'll actually end up using that bag because I do take really good care of my clothing, so we'll see what we actually end up getting rid of. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of my closet and throw it on my bed. I almost feel like this pile does not do it justice, so I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod and show you what we're actually working with. It's times like these when I wish I had a wide angle lens, but you can literally see on our king size bed like how many clothes this is. It's so much. And we also have like stuff back here too. Yeah, the pile is quite literally giant, so we should probably get into this. I just slammed our new podcast microphone into my foot, so now it is bruising. Love that for me. So a couple of items I definitely want to keep, more so specifically to make sure that I have some items that are a little bit rattier, because if I have to like paint something or do someone's hair, I don't really like to wear like nice clothes to do that. So I'm trying to also keep that in mind when going through everything. But I also know I have so many clothes that I forget that I have because I have too many and then they don't get worn. So I'm also trying to be mindful of that as well. Like, for example, this cropped sweatshirt, I've worn this a lot, but it's kind of like I've kind of gotten to the point where I have overworn this for sure, and I think that this is going to have to part with us today. This is a Feed Your Curiosity shirt. For whatever reason, I'm very neutral when it comes to a lot of my loungewear pieces, but as you can tell, I really also like color. I am trying to add even more color into my wardrobe. I've bought a couple of like colorful, more statement pieces for the spring and summer season, which I'm really excited to get into. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one as well. These I held on to because I wanted like some loungy pants that like I didn't really care about getting dirty, but I really don't wear these that frequently, to be honest. So I feel like I need to put this in like a maybe pile or something. So I think I'm going to put it down there for now. This little cloud set I've only worn once so far, so I think I'm gonna hold on to it and give it another go to see if I like actually do end up grabbing for it, especially now that it is getting a little bit warmer at night. This is another shirt that I think I'm actually gonna part with because she has done her job and I just don't really feel the need to keep her around realistically anymore. This is actually a new sleep shirt that I just got from Pop Underwear. They actually gifted me this in PR and it is so freaking cute, so I'm definitely gonna hold on to it. Matches my smiley face slippers, so we definitely have to hold on to this, you know, to stay on brand for sure. And I just love oversized shirts. I just feel like they're so comfortable. We have a couple of sweatpants. Definitely holding on to these ones. Those are from PacSun. They're super comfortable. We have another sleep shirt that I actually really love. This is my USA Princess Polly sweatshirt. I feel like literally every single blogger owns this. definitely holding on to her. She's a little too big for me, to be honest. I think I had gotten this like in, oh wow, this is only a US 6, but it's really oversized. That's normally what I wear, and it just literally swallows me whole, so I kind of wish this was a little bit smaller, especially for putting it in my drawer. Like, it literally takes up the whole drawer on its own when it's rolled, but it is comfy and I do reach for it very often. This makes me kind of sad to part with, but I literally never wear this anymore. I was actually wearing this when I found Persephone, so part of me wants to hold on to it for the sentimental value, and then part of me wants to just part with it because I never reach for it, I never wear it. So maybe I'll put it in the maybe pile for now. We'll see how many loungewear pieces I end up decluttering. These are some white little shorts that I like to wear under dresses or skirts if they're too short, so we need those. Okay, this I'm actually kind of sad about. I think I'm gonna hold on to it, but this is a set from Amazon actually, which maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. I don't know what happened. Like this, I don't know if I like bleached this and I haven't bleached this yet. Maybe I should try doing that, but I have a feeling that I did bleach these and I feel like it's not, oh no, it is showing up on camera. Like this is like very like yellowed, and I think originally the color was like this. It was like a cream color, but somehow this got like really white and I don't know how that happened. So I'm gonna try to bleach these leggings because they are really nice compression leggings. They're very, very tight, but I do really love this set, especially for just like going on walks around the neighborhood. And I really don't have many workout sets, so I'm gonna hold on to it and try to lighten the pants a little bit to see if I can make them match the top, or maybe I should just wait until the top kind of like discolors a bit. This is a set that is starting to kind of like honestly be on its last legs. It's from Fashion Nova. I think I'm actually going to hold on to this for a like hair dyeing slash like painting type set because there's actually quite a bit of stains on it. So I think this is going to be like the one set that I go to when I have to like get messy. And my voice is already getting really tired from talking, so I think I'm going to go through the rest of this while listening to a podcast. Okay, so I've gone ahead and went through all of my loungewear stuff. Unfortunately, I did not get rid of as much as I thought I was going to, but I will say a lot of the things that I am holding on to are short sets, and we're going into spring and summer, so I need to hold on to these, make sure I'm going to wear them for the season, and then probably I'll declutter some stuff again after the spring season when I know I haven't worn it. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything back into these two drawers, and I'm gonna continue with the declutter.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Okay, so as you can see, we only have a little bit more things to go through. Pretty much just a couple of pants that I have rolled up in my closet. Freaking rug keeps falling down. It's like the most annoying thing in the world. So I'm gonna kind of just go through these. I don't really see myself getting rid of a ton of this stuff because a lot of it's actually very recently purchased. But I know that I'm going to get rid of these. These are the only skinny jeans I have left, and I hung on to them a little bit just to see if like they would make a comeback, and they haven't. And also These ones are just like really, really thin. I also have these black jeans. These are actually skinny jeans that I'm gonna hold on to because they're my only black pair of jeans. These are like my favorite, all-time favorite denim that I've ever found. They're called the 𝒊𝒏𝒒𝒔𝒊𝒆𝒔, I think, denim jeans. They're by ASOS. They're my all-time favorites, but I have two pairs. I have this like really ripped frayed pair, and then I also have just this like plain mom jean pair that I feel like I'm literally always wearing on Instagram. So those are definitely going to stay. We also have these jeans that fit really, really well. They're like just these fun like pink black heart print jeans. So I'm gonna hold on to these. I think these are from Beginning Boutique. Same with these ones. These are from Shop Cider. They just have like these fun little smiley faces. So we're holding on to those. These are the only pair of white jeans I have, and I never wear these. I am going to hold on to these though, again, for the same reason as the black ones. Holding on to those because I feel like they're kind of like staple pieces. And then I have 3 stretchy pants. These ones are kind of cool. I actually haven't worn these yet just because I'm trying to figure out how to wear them. They're like actually pretty thin, so if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. But they just have like that like ruched detailing in the front, and they're kind of like the V-cut style. They're from Princess Polly. So let me know if you have any like tips and tricks on that. I'm not like a super huge fan of the low-rise style, but I could definitely do it for an Instagram or two, you know? I also have 2 pairs of like just normal like stretchy kind of like pants. These ones I think are from Luca and Gray. These are my favorite. And then these ones are from Nasty Gal. They're neutrals. And then lastly, I have this pair of black and white checkered pants. They also have a little bit of blue throughout them as well. These are also from Princess Polly. So definitely want to hold on to these. Like I said, I knew I wasn't going to part with like really anything in this drawer, but at least I got rid of 1 pair. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back. So although I definitely don't think I decluttered tons of clothing, we do have one whole huge garbage bag full of stuff, and then I also have our little Poshmark box full of a couple pieces. I think I threw probably like 10 new items that I'm going to list on my Poshmark. I feel like this was pretty successful. I didn't really go through a lot of my sweaters because I had decluttered all of my sweaters before I moved in. But I mean, in total, this is all of the hangers that I have. Alright, so 14 hangers. Again, not a huge closet clean out. However, I also did declutter probably 5 or 6 sets, so I feel like that's like 20 items out of my closet that I wasn't wearing, and now I have some room for the clothing that I did actually buy. Persephone's literally, it's the time of day that she gets really cuddly, so she like needs all the pets. But I also have a bunch of clothing that I haven't gone through in my office. It's not really items that I would go through just because they're either newly purchased or sent from brands, and I actually like to keep them hanging out on my little clothing rack in there just so I know like what I need to be shooting with or like keeping in mind for outfits when I'm planning out photo shoots. I love watching videos like this. It's really refreshing to be able to watch people be able to declutter and part with items that are no longer giving them joy, especially if they're able to donate or resell them. Here is the closet and what it is looking like. I feel like it doesn't look so different from the before, but I definitely feel the weight of it for sure. I feel like, you know, even just 20 pieces can really make a huge difference in feeling overstimulated when you're picking out your outfits in the morning. But that is going to be it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you haven't already, definitely make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to vlog a little bit more just since we've been in the house. I feel like our lighting situation is so much better. I have better backgrounds to film in, and it just feels so much better, and it's as a space for me to be able to create content in. I definitely feel a little bit lighter and more excited to pull some pieces and make some new outfits. So thank you so much for letting me declutter with you guys and hang out. I'm gonna go give this one some more love because she's so cuddly right now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. What is it? You love mama?